How's it going, guys? I just thought I'd like to share a few of my thoughts of the fight over the weekend. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. It was a welterweight clash for the undisputed in the 147-pound division. It was a really exciting fight. I've been dying for it like for like five plus years. My guy won. If you know me, you know I'm a Terence Bud Crawford fan, and I knew he was going to win. I'm a fan of Spence as well, but I just knew that although you could say that Spence's tools were a bit sharper, Terence has more tools. So it's sort of like, how can I put it? It's like paper, rock, scissors, and Spence has only got a rock, whereas Crawford has the paper to cover the rock and the scissors to slice him up as well. And he's got a rock of his own as well to bust his head open, like we saw. But it was a really good fight, really entertaining. It was a bit more one-sided than I thought it would be. But I always like to categorize boxers into three different categories. So you've got the guys that are boxers, which means they know all about the sweet science. They can attack and defend. They know how to pivot and move, all these kind of things. Then you've got your counter punchers. They really know how to see an attack. They've got great reflexes. They've got wonderful feet darting in and out. And whenever you make a mistake, they'll capitalize on it. And then you've got your punchers or your fighters, quite rugged and raw, like your Arturo Gattis. They come in and bring the fight to you. You know, they're gonna stick it on you the whole fight. And you know, I think in this fight you see Spence was a bit more. He's a great boxer in terms like his fundamentals, very clean, very slick, good jab, good 1-2, switch attack, head body, good body punching, and that pressure is relentless. But the thing is, when you got a great counter puncher who's not afraid to get into a brawl and can box as well, who knows the sweet science also, you know, yeah, it's pretty cut and dry who's gonna win. And I was correct in that guess. I found that he had no plan B. He couldn't really make adjustments in there because as he was putting the pressure on Crawford, he was like coming back with more. And yeah, it pretty much turned out that way. Yeah, the fight though, it was really exciting. I love the whole banter of, you know, Spence saying he's smoking that bud, you know, they're gonna roll up a bud on the night, and Crawford's like he's coming to catch the big fish, and then he came out with the net, and then I was with my wife and we was cracking up. I made her stay up late, and then you see Eminem as well. Damn, that was really something else. I think that was a favor though, because it looked like Eminem was like, yeah, I'm gonna come bring you out, but I ain't rapping unless you pay me that big money. You know Eminem's real big time now. But yeah, it was a really good build up to the fight all the way into that bell. Um, what's next? A rematch? Do I think there should be a rematch? I don't know if I really want to see that again because I kind of knew what was going to happen, and I really wanted to watch it to see if what I predicted would actually happen, and it did. And I don't really see what adjustments um, Spence can make, even if it goes up to 154 junior middleweight. I don't think he can do enough to kind of make a difference. Um, so I think for Terence Crawford, I think he should go up to 154 and take on Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo, or was it Jamal? I think it's Jamal Charlo is undisputed at the moment. That means he's got all four major belts at super welterweight. And I think Crawford beats him also. I think Jamal's similar to Spence, but just not as relentless. You know, he has got some sharp counters, but I think, yeah, Crawford's definitely sharper. So I think he should take that and pursue that, and then he could be undisputed in 3 weight classes. So that means he's the only human to ever have done that. I know Clarissa Shields has done undisputed in two weight classes, so he would be the first human being to do that, and I think it's within his reach. And some people are saying he should stay at 147. He looked a bit drained. Fight Jaron Ennis. I don't think it's a real high risk, low reward, but even still, I still think currently, I think Crawford beats Ennis. Ennis is really good. He's a great athlete. Going back to the three types of boxers I was talking about, I think he's on those three levels, but I just don't think he knows how to shut the show just like Crawford does. Yet he had a fight recently with I'm gonna butcher his name, Karen Chakadisian. He ran for the whole 12 rounds. It took him the distance, but I think at that level you should be able to like put that work on somebody, even if they're trying to run, cut the ring off, finish them off. I definitely think Crawford would have been able to do that. But yeah, good time in boxing. We just had Inoue Fulton, another great fight. I didn't think that was going to be as one-sided as it was. I think some people think Inoue's pound for pound number one, but yeah, let's give him number two. We've got Dan Aziz versus Boatsi. That's exciting as well. Let's not forget Joshua White. I reckon Boatsi's got Aziz's number. I like Dan a lot, but I think Boatsi's a bit more measured. I think he's going to be able to nick it. And then Joshua White is a hard one for me. Dylan, you're my guy. I think Joshua might have what it takes to beat Dylan, but his mentality is it's up and down, whereas Dylan's a bit more consistent. I haven't really seen a much change in either of the fighters. I think Joshua needs to go back to being a wrecking machine, and now he's trying to be a bit too much of a boxer. But like I mentioned about different types of boxers, I think he should go for that brawl. It should be a really good fight. So I'm leaning towards Josh, but I think Dylan probably could nick that one as well. And yeah, also Charlo and Canelo, that should be great as well. I think Canelo's got that one. I think you'll be being really risky if you put your money against Canelo. So yeah, that's my predictions for the next couple of fights, and I look forward to doing my post reactions as well. Anyway, guys, let me know your comments down below, and make sure you share this post as well. And I'll see you guys next time.